Check, check, check. StreamYard is live. Let's check, YouTube. I know I'm a little early, but trying to test the waters here, see how YouTube's doing today, because so far it's slow. All right, let's go. Mute that. Good day, Cat Mom. We'll wait for others to come in, and while we're doing that, it is the 12th of August. It is currently 91 degrees. Feels like 97 degrees. Hot, pollen, UV out the window. And we're supposed to get up to 104. So you have the heat index. It's going to be over 110 or more. Yeah, fun day in West Central Texas. All right, well, let me get the music going. And I don't know if special guest is going to show up or not. They weren't committed, but they said if they can, they're going to try to come up. And don't know if Shift's going to make it. I believe she's stuck at the doctor's till about 1:30. So. All right, hopefully you enjoy the tune.
Yeah, I'm always on the move. If you get in my way, you'll catch a 1 and 2. Got a clear view, penthouse vision mood. To the top, I'm gon' pop, you gon' see me soon. Of winning, living like I'm a millionaire. Got a vision, I'm willing to do anything to get there. Man, I'm driven and building something that people calling rare. Always prepared, I'll teach you when I get there. Taking lessons, it's a blessing. Only happy when progressing. I don't ever second guess it. Know your path, get obsessive. Have a mentor that's aggressive. Teach you things, have objectives. Changing lives from depressive all to something so impressive.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Yo, bitch, out my motherfucking way. I get it daily, kid. Work so hard, I'm off the grid. But you can find me in the zone, getting after it. It takes work, you don't need to be talented. That's for people who are lazy, want it fast and quick. I got goals, they never get old in my soul. I'm on a roll, I'm going all in, never fold. I'm in control, the driver's seat is made of gold. I'll teach you how to do it one day when my story's told.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way.
Howdy, y'all. How y'all doing? All right, yeah, I'm solo right now. maybe a special guest coming in. We don't know. And yeah, Shift Kicker's still at doctor, so no telling if she's going to make it or not. Maybe she'll make a surprise appearance in chat. We just got to keep a lookout for her. So how y'all doing? Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Did you wake up and go outside away from all the city lights and check out the meteorites last night? Best time to view them was between 11 and 4. Yeah, but you had to get out of the city to do it. I didn't see any. I had pretty much pretty good view, but I didn't see any falling down. But of course, I was going to be out there all night either. So, but yeah, well, sorry, B, but hey, we can't have everything we want. I am so tired of the view being on freaking TV. I want them gone. And they're not listening to me, so sometimes you just gotta listen to the music I play because it comes with a meaning. Got another one this morning that came in. Oh, that looks real Christian-like. Ha, ha, ha. Well, you know what? I'll have to read the description of my channel and, yeah, see where I put Christian in there for one. Plus, all Christians are sinners. So, yeah, we're going to fall. The only perfect Christian is Jesus Christ. So don't make me give you a Bible lesson because you're the person you're listening to, which is probably yourself reading the kids' version of the Bible stories. You don't know what the hell's going on. So, yeah. But anyway, let's get to it. It's the 12th day of August. We're a third of the way through. Thank goodness. Woohoo. Yeah. And this is hell a week for Texas, where this is going to be our hottest week before things start to cool down a little bit. And I don't know. I got a bad feeling about that system that's coming up on the Caribbean. If it does form into a hurricane, I think it's supposed to be Ernest or Ernesto or something. So, yeah. Now, B, there's nothing wrong with a good Bible story as long as they freaking don't try to change the meaning of it for whatever they want to try to do to attack people. I don't care if he's got 1,000, 600 freaking followers. Eventually, he's going to crack. They're going to see it, and they're going to leave him. That's how it works on YouTube. So, yeah. But, oh, well. I've been truthful all the way. Hey, I tell you how it is. You don't like it? Oh, well. It's an open invitation for everybody. But if you want to complain about something, why don't you go start your own channel up? Why don't you freaking tell us how you really feel? Be truthful. Don't hide. Don't do it for the money. Because, we know you're doing it for the money. I ain't doing it for the money. I piss people off all the time, and I don't really care. Some people need to hear it. And I got to be charming. She corrects me when I'm wrong. And I love her for it. Yeah, Zeb. Yeah, go ahead, Zeb. I'm gonna have a little talk with Shift. She's gonna talk to you backstage. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about, and let's see, one of the home improvement stores, one of the biggest in the nation, is filing bankruptcy, closing 94 stores. If you haven't heard it, no, it's not Home Depot, and no, it's not Lowe's. It's LL Flooring. Yeah, so you figure if each store had 100 employees, yeah, they're laying off almost 10,000 people. Yeah. But the economy is good because Biden said so. And all the polls are saying that everybody's going to Harris because she'll do good for the economy. Well, what has she done the last 3.5 years for the economy? Oh, wait, she was too busy being border czar. But she said, oh, they never told me czar. Not lying. I saw a video and there was no freaking AI stuff used in it. And it was Biden saying she was the border czar. And she never went once to the border. So, yeah. stupid people will do stupid things. Instead of them doing their own research, finding out, they'll just believe what they're told, and they keep on freaking. Yeah, how's Flint, Michigan going? Have they fixed it yet? Is the water better yet? No. It's pretty sad when you got to freaking use bottled water to take a shower, and it's been going on for years. Yeah, I bet Flint's not going to be voting for Camilla. What has she done the last 4 years? And nothing. Yeah, exactly. But, hard times. And of course, you got the women's group. Well, we're going to vote her in because she's got to be president. She's already the first vice president. No, she wasn't voted in. She was put in that position, like they're trying to do now. I'm all for putting a good female candidate in there that's qualified, knows what they're doing. But you're going to vote for her just mainly because she's female. You're stupider than dirt. That's all I'm going to say. Didn't you learn? Yeah. We had 8 years of Obama and nothing freaking happened except all our money freaking went. Most of it went to Iran secretly, except for the one that got caught. And Biden's been doing all the Ukrainian stuff. So, yeah, think about it. They don't care about the American public. They don't care about this country as long as it goes in their pocket and as long as it goes to their people, they're going to help them out if everything goes to crap. Hell, they're doing it at freaking, they're trying to make a deal with what was that president of Venezuela, Moraldo, or whatever. Yeah. If he walks away, they'll give him asylum here in the U.S. Oh, hell no. He's a communist. Why are we going to let him stay here? Aren't there enough communist countries out there? Won't one of them take him? Yeah, think about it. There's a lot of doom and gloom and on the mainstream media now. There's a lot of prepping stuff on the mainstream media, getting ready to so-and-so. Hey, Denny's is going to close more diners. Yeah. Wait for them to file bankruptcy. Oregon's mass blaze is a monster fire that's changing weather patterns. That's got to be one hell of a freaking fire to change weather patterns. That's all I'm going to say on it. And of course, 1, 2, I got like 4 of them on mainstream media talking about what you need. If everything falls kaput, what you need if we get hit by CME. Yeah. See, Reuters is reporting that Democrats are targeting U.S. swing state voters that are overseas to win support for Harris. Yeah, because they're hoping they notify them overseas. Military and government employees are overseas, and the ones that are retired overseas that still can vote because they hope that they're not paying attention and they'll just vote party, like always. Sometimes, yeah, no. Just look at all the other stuff. I did have some stories sent to me, but I haven't been able to fact check them. So I can't put any of their videos out yet. And being solo, I definitely can't just run it and protect it. But let's see, what else is going on? Yeah. So what did y'all think about that plane that fell out of the sky? Yeah, there's more to it than they're telling us because it was not traveling at a speed in order to keep that aircraft up. So something had to be wrong with the freaking engines. But will we ever find out? Probably not. So prayers for the 61, 62 people that perished in that. I'm pretty sure they're all, innocent. Okay, I'm trying to see this one. I know Daily Mail is reporting that Google is down for users worldwide. Well, I'm going to hit on that story because, I'm running Google right now and I got no problems or issues. That Google experiencing worldwide outage that has taken out its search engine, YouTube, and other services. Well, YouTube's going on. It says it started at 9 a.m. Eastern, plaguing users in the U.S., UK, parts of Europe, Asia, and South America. You can check out Down Detector, see what else, because they're monitoring everything. Yeah. And the markets are falling. Yeah. Of course. And I already told you Walgreens is closing up to 600 plus more stores. The big one is ERs have turned away dozens of ailing pregnant women despite law and analysis. That's coming from the local Associated Press. And they're giving an example of one person was bleeding and pain in Washington. Doesn't say if it was the city or the state. I'm guessing the state. So no telling. So yeah, always check. Call ahead if you're going to the hospital. Hey, let's see you, Parker. How you doing? Now, I haven't seen that one about the house blowing up in Maryland. It's probably a meth lab. That's my first indicator without knowing anything about the story, B. But I did hear about the Ukrainian power plant. The one Russia supposedly had surrounded and control of and all that other stuff. And they said Ukraine was attacking it. Well. Hey, Jimmy Snowdog, how you doing? Then I heard this morning it was in Ukraine. It was in Russia. And yeah, it is burning. It is leaking. Radiation has been doing that even after what the Russians have said. And the only thing I keep on hearing from all the overseas news agencies are, well, Ukraine jumped into Russia. And Putin's complaining that they're being invaded. I know what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You started this shit way back when. Oh, wait. Whatever Ukraine's president's name, Yelzinski or whatever, however you pronounce that shit. He needs to go on TV and go, oh, no, we're not really attacking. It's an exercise, just like Putin's exercise when he attacked us. And just end it right there. And checking all the mainstream medias overseas, majority of them, not all of them, but majority of them have been attacking Netanyahu and Israel. People need to get over this shit. If you want to support Palestine, go to freaking over there and freaking go to the Gaza Strip and do your protests there. Beautify it by spray painting all the freaking blown up buildings. Throw your body in front of one of the missiles coming down. Maybe you can catch it if you think they're so innocent. They were allowed to be in the Gaza Strip by Israel from the kindness of their heart under certain agreements. And they didn't keep those agreements. Just like Iran's not keeping their ceasefire agreement with Israel right now. You know why? Because one of their proxies decided to attack them after they agreed, according to the Iran's Ayatollah. Yeah. If we can, Israel doesn't fire on us, we won't fire on them, and we'll keep it. Well, your proxies are part of you, Iran. They represent you. What? You can't control your proxies? They're attacking Israel after you said your word doesn't mean shit. That just proves to the world you ain't crap. And if I were you, I'd be scared. And I know they're scared because, Israel's done. We cannot have peace with Hamas around. And I understand because as long as Israel's been fighting, they've been fighting Hamas and all the other ones from Lebanon and Syria, Iraq, Iran. Look at the history. They've constantly always been attacked. When can they have peace and just relax and have a festival without freaking people attacking, killing people, taking hostages, raping their women, killing their children, probably raping their children too. It's all in the history if you go back and look at it. and the world's going to go, oh, well, no, that's bad. No. They have done it for too long. You've tried the peace thing plenty of times, Israel. You know, we support Israel for their defense. You attack, you're going to get the big boy stuff next. And Iran knows it. People might not agree what's going on over there, but what are you doing about it? You know, I'm not bitching and complaining. I'm supporting Israel. You might not agree with me. You know, I went on a couple of news stream things and the people in there, did you know some of the freaking radicals, when they go on the chat, they're like, the West is the ones that killed Jesus. And what kind of freaking crap was that? I freaking called them out because, you know, I'm very blunt. Back in the day when Jesus was crucified, the West wasn't even around. It was their own freaking people, their own religions that freaking killed them. You know, and that's the kind of stuff they're trying to spread everywhere to the kids and everything else. Think about it. And the only reason I mentioned all that is they finally got the third person in Australia, which is another teenager that was trying to plan the Taylor Swift massacre concert. Yeah, Daniel B. Yep. History is violent, unfortunately. And that's why you should never destroy freaking history. But unfortunately, there's no sane person on this world that could say, oh, if we have tea and cupcakes and invite the terrorists to come and have it with us, we can discuss it and just stay peaceful. Bullshit. They believe in a radical freaking ideology that has no freaking backing in what they say. And they just want to kill everybody if you're not going to be bending down to their ways. You got to think about that. Hey, Rubbernecker, good to see you. I'll read your statement here in a second, B. Chairman. Good morning, Lady D. Good to see you. $1 Million Mag, how you doing? Yeah, okay, so see, B. Chairman saying pretty sure it was a gas leak report, and then they had 2 elections there doing work. That was like a good kebab. And Macon, 2 died, old man. Yeah, and a wheelchair who lived there, and 1. Oh, yeah, probably. Like I said, there's just too much going on, and yeah, out of all the things, I'd rather keep an eye on the Israel stuff because, yeah, I'm gonna put my bid in Vegas that we're gonna have a world glass factory here shortly, where Iran doesn't start freaking controlling their proxies. Man, they had a demonstration for a young kid that had passed away, and I can't even remember what city it was. I want to say St. Louis, somewhere. Might have been Pennsylvania. They like to do a lot of violent protests and shit there. But who knows? Hey, it's just the videos I see. I'm not saying all of Pennsylvania is violent, but I don't trust nobody from Pennsylvania at the moment until I see something different. And going to their neighborhoods and trying to preach love and being nice is just going to get you killed right now. So the best thing to do is just avoid them. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, vote for Pedro. How you doing? So anyway, this young child was killed. I don't know if it was by police or whatever. Actually, I didn't get the whole story. But, you know, they're doing the peaceful thing. And then the next thing you know, yeah, there's violence. And there's a cop that's freaking seriously injured in ICU afterwards. So, yeah, that makes no sense, people. You can go do a memorial march. You can do a protest march. You're going to do this. You can do that. Don't attack the people that are there to protect everybody. Hell, don't attack anybody. If you're there to freaking members to that kid, what is all that violence going to freaking feed you? That just shows that your heritage of people that are there causing all that freaking crap are the violent ones. Think about it. That's the statement you're putting out there when they see the video, and they don't even have to listen to the reporters, because we know the reporters are lying out their ass anyway. Yeah, there won't be world peace. That's got to be a flaw. The only time we're actually gonna have true world peace is when Jesus comes down, takes care of freaking business. Heaven is down on earth on the New Jerusalem, because there ain't gonna be any of these stupid Forrest Gump mofos that Mama said stupid is what stupid does. So yeah, that's the only time we're gonna have actual world peace. Yeah, and I don't even believe in the one world government. There's so much stuff going around everywhere from mainstream media to YouTube that, yeah. They're all experts, but none of them have picked up a gun and actually fought in skirmishes and all that to protect others that were innocent. Hell, look at the ones that are freaking supporting Kamala Harris right now. When the military went in to freaking help Kuwait and all that, they started throwing out in a heartbeat. And go back and look at all the history of the news streams. Oh, they're just helping the U.S. government get the oil to make oil cheaper. That was a freaking lie. Because I was there. We weren't doing that shit. We went in. We had half our freaking people trying to evacuate people, protect them, fighting some of the freaking stupid ass freaking people, and trying to turn off these freaking oil wells that are damaging the freaking earth. But, all this climate change shit, not once have they mentioned back then how long those oil wells went, thanks to Saddam and his little minions, and how much damage it did to global warming. It's like they forgot about it. That's because the Gore rhythms wouldn't talk about it. They're like, oh no. Yeah. If you don't fact check and check with the experts, just be careful. Some of those experts that think are experts aren't experts. I see a lot of those on YouTube. And I've called out quite a few of the people that say, I'm a patriot. You ain't freaking shit. You want to put the name tag on there, but you don't want to freaking do the background and get all the freaking stuff done. You'd be lucky to do 5 freaking push-ups. Yeah, you got to see with winter coming and the winter storms and the solar stuff that's going on. For the last 6 months I've been hearing, the solar cycle's going to change. The solar cycle's going to change. I was like, yeah. And everything's going to happen by the end of next month. And then a new month comes. Oh, they changed it again. Oh, it's going to happen on this month. When those people do that crap and they're a paid channel, the first thing you need to do is unsubscribe from those mofos. How was it? First time, fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Some of y'all have been watching some of these freaking clickbait freaking people buying into their fear tactics and all their other shit, thinking that they're really no crap. They don't know shit. You need to do a little research on them, do a background on them. Hell, they got the things you can pay $25 and find out what their real name is and check their backgrounds. Be surprised, half of them are freaking felons. Yeah. And then they're selling you stuff, but they're using another name. Yeah. Now, I like to give a chance for anybody who's been in jail, misdemeanor, felon, whatever. Hey, they got a chance to change over. But when you got one in there, he's got a company selling you stuff he shouldn't be selling, let alone owning. Yeah, think about it. Hey, Gold Sniper Farmer. Yep, silver's $27.90. Hey, it went up. And gold is at $24.64. That went up a little bit too. But I don't know when the Fed's going to announce their big thing, but all the investors are like, oh, hopefully it'll be a big drop. How half a percentage point would be a big drop of what the freaking feds have been freaking nickel and diming this whole time. So, me personally, unless you got in something really reliable in the stock market, why are you still doing the stock market? When it collapses, if you got freaking retirement in there, that's going to be worth nothing. Hey, Nash Landis, good to see you. Yeah, you better behave. Your mom's in here. If I remember correctly, yep, she's got that wrench. She'll spank you. She's got that big wrench. So, did anybody from the last few weeks go back and see which political party created the Fed and who's been controlling the money all these years since they created it? Yeah, and then they want to say, oh, no, T-Man's the one that caused the deficit. No. Hey, Mike B's here? I didn't see him. Oh, there he is. Well, you need to hydrate, Mike. Cool down a little bit and make sure you hydrate. Yeah, I agree with you, Ghost Cypher Farmer, but, we got to pick the lesser of two evils. The independent party, even though I don't like half the people that are in it, isn't looking too bad right now. And you have to jump through a lot of freaking loops just to freaking create another party, which is kind of stupid. Now, did you see the story that came out? I guess Biden had an interview, whatever, and he freaking said that he did get pushed out by the Democrats and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it's a black eye for the Democrats. They're their number one contender, and because of his age, they wanted to they pushed him aside. We don't need an old fucker like you. That's basically what they did. Black or white, no, no putting this in there and putting that in there. Well, I didn't even touch on those, Jimmy Snowdog, because I'm trying to keep it all out of the political system. The only thing I'm worried about with the political systems are monetary. Because you may have heard if the dollar goes down, yeah, what we have left, most people aren't ready for it. Only the rich are. And hell, if people are going to freaking protest for other countries and get violent, what do you think they're going to do when they got no freaking money and no retirement, no nothing else, and they got no food? Think about it. Hey, Rhonda Tolliver, the lucky one. Good to see you. Yep, I've done that on a ballot before when I was able to write one in. I was able to write once where I put none of the above, and another one where I was able to type it in. But I'm telling you right now, oh, what was it? Was it Georgia? I think it was the state of Georgia that they, I don't know, might have been Minnesota. I'm going to have to look this up. But I'm going to kind of mention, maybe somebody could correct me on it, because I know a lot of y'all are keeping up with the voting stuff. But supposedly they found illegals on an illegal or a non-U.S. benefit authorized person got a primary ballot in a certain state, and the governor is pissed off. Well, that's because that's what they're doing. And guess which party sent that frickin' ballot out? Yeah, you guessed it. Yeah, you can think it in your head because you're right. And that's after frickin' Miss frickin' knee pads and what they call him, frickin' teabag, frickin' Thai dude. I don't know his name. With all his lies, I'm frickin' done with both of them. If people really vote them in, they deserve what's coming. They're not prepared. Okay, Mike B says, trust that tree fell in the storm. We took it down yesterday in place. It broke. There were about 100,000 carpet ants and about 50 or more queens. Holy sniper. What you need Zed's place to go visit you. He could take care of those carpet ants for you in those mounds. Yeah. So when I was at the VA, they scheduled me an appointment on a certain day. And I'm like, hey, yeah, I ain't worried. I'll be here instead of trying to stand in line. Because I'll do early voting like I always do. If you don't do early voting, I don't know what the deal is. If your state offers it, do it. You have a better chance of them not freaking messing with your vote on early voting versus they do on the day of voting because they're just so overwhelmed. Yeah, I can't wait till freaking Wounded Warrior freaking event. That's all I'm waiting for. I already did mine with Chuck Stacks, and I don't know when he's going to send it out, but he collected mine, and we're going from there. Now I got to wait until a couple other people go on, and then I'll try to win something so I can put it in Wounded War there too. So. Yeah, you don't want to vote for anybody doing speeches at the Oscars, man. I'm telling you right now. Vote for your local dog catcher. If you can, write his name in there. Surprise him. And then notify your local freaking TV station so they can check it out and then they can do a story. Somebody voted a local dog catcher as president. But yeah. I just can't wait till the new census comes out because it's going to be a cluster. We'll be hearing about that for like 3 years. Yeah, Center Square is saying high-profile Texas Democrats endorse Ted Cruz. You know why they're endorsing Ted Cruz? Because they don't like their people are freaking running. Has nothing to do with anything else. They know if they vote for their person in, things are going to get screwed up even worse. They're going to do them. They probably worked out a deal with them. Hey, we'll endorse you, and if you get your seat, do this for us. Hey, Lucky Star. Yeah, I really thought that Camilla was going to get vote for Pedro to be her number 2 man, but that would have put Pedro in a bind if he would have agreed. Because then he'd have to listen to her, and she doesn't know anything that she's talking about because she's never freaking done anything in her life. You don't believe me? Check out her freaking resume of all the jobs she held. Bernie Sanders has about as many legitimate jobs as she does. I'm just waiting for this news. Then because another big iceberg broke from Antarctica, and it's floating. Big old chunk of ice cube floating around. And it's like, oh yeah, all these freaking cities along the coastline are going to be freaking underwater. You know how long they've been saying that? I've been awake for the last 30 years because they've been saying that for 30 years. And the only thing I see is the city sinking because of all the concrete they put in an area they should have never built on. And then they put the freaking nuclear power stations on the earthquake zones, on the fault lines. Could you say that these people are playing a certain country's roulette? Lucky Star. Oh my God. That's a good one. Yeah. I wonder if she's going to get Daryl together no more, but they could have played that song. Oh, here she comes. She'd be walking on the stage. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up. Yeah, I know. Goes type part. Wow, it broke off in the middle of summer. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if they can even file an insurance claim because, hi. Biden ordered to shut down Antarctica for any U.S. people going up there, researchers or anything else. So, yeah. Why'd they do that? Because it's getting too hot. You know what I want to see? I see all these things say, oh, we discovered this under the ice in Antarctica. Oh, we found this. Oh, we found that. When are they going to find a State Farm office under the ice in Antarctica? That'd be an awesome commercial. Yeah, Lucky Star. But unfortunately, you can't do no nurturing when the kids are misbehaving. You need to beat some ass, and it's going to get to that point, unfortunately. And you can't be nice when you're beating ass. And a lot of people they're going to get in between trying to put their 2 cents in when they shouldn't even get involved. And yeah, they can get the ass beat too. And I can't wait to see a video where a grandmother throws her chancla and it hits somebody in the freaking head. Because that's coming with all this freaking crap that these people are pulling. Well, I'm pretty sure something does, but yeah, it's probably in a different language. Yeah, that's a good idea, vote for Pedro. Do a GoFundMe. It's like, my frozen margaritas keep melting. Please fund my climate change for margaritas. You'll probably get a whole lot more people donating to that than anything Al Gore could come up with lately. Because have you noticed he's nowhere around after the Falsey and that other fake scientist freaking debacle that they got found out? Yeah, Gore like disappeared. Hell, I haven't even seen Gretchen. I think she might be in jail. Yeah. Well, we can't even worry about we can't even block the sun's rays because all the CMEs, we're supposed to get hit today really hard with CMEs that got shot out this weekend. That's, hey, Teresa DeMouth. Yeah, you're never late as long as we're going live. Some are late sometimes. We usually get a message on them. It's like, oh, sorry, I missed the show, but I'm watching it, rewatching. It's like, okay. So yeah. So I got no problem with people wanting to spread the love, but some of y'all people need to freaking wake up. Y'all are doing it like they tried doing back in 2020, 2018. And I'm talking about Hollywood and the Democrats. You see John Cena walking down the street trying to say spread the love. No, fuck that. You need to grab the person, slam up against the wall, and freaking tell them, listen, I'm going to give you some common sense. And if you want some love, don't listen to me. Because I got brass knuckles. And I'll give you some love. That's the only love they're going to understand, because you can't fix stupid if they're not willing to listen. Anytime we freaking try to freaking talk with the Democrats, they turn around and did name calling, accuse them this for all these freaking lies. They don't care. So their agenda of spreading the love? No. You just take care of yourself, your family, your neighbors, your friends. And as long as the person treats you with respect, treat them back with respect. That's how you show the love. Yeah, spread more stuff in there? Yeah, I don't think so. So I went to my appointment today. I'm going to change it because you talk about spraying stuff. So went to doctor's appointment today, and it was for the podiatrist. They had to trim my nails and stuff. And kind of funny. I had a 90-degree temperature. And the nurse looks at me because it was a replacement nurse for the normal one. And he's like, oh, if that temperature goes up anymore, you may want to come back in and get checked for COVID. And I just gave him this freaking look like, are you stupid? At that point, he just shut up. He didn't say nothing else. And then after he did the blood pressure and everything else, like, oh, your blood pressure's up a little bit. When did you take your medicine? I freaking told him, oh, okay, so it should be working shortly. And then, it's like, yeah, I'm really concerned on that little slight fever you got. It was not even a fever. And I freaking told him, I was like, look, I got a broken tooth. I have pain. That's going to freaking jack up a fever if I'm in pain, which it does. And it's like, I'm waiting for the dentist to freaking give me antibiotics before an infection sets in. Any questions? And he just like, oh, he felt stupid when he left out the door. It's like, yeah. They are just so freaking ready to freaking throw COVID back into the freaking gameplay. As they can't even freaking realize it could be something else. Yeah, they ain't sticking any of this shit up my nose or up my butt. They want to do that. I got a freaking sledgehammer I'm going to shove up their ass to freaking tell them they're positive for COVID because they got a freaking hammer stuck up their ass. And that's how my test works. You got a sledgehammer up your ass, you got COVID. You need to get your ass home until it freaking lubricates itself out of you. Then you should be better. Yeah. No, I'm not freaking recommending you use my hypothesis there, but all these PhD people YouTube likes to say because they got a liberal PhD from some college that they paid for, they really didn't learn nothing from. Yeah, think about it. So check with your doctors, find out. If you go one of those doctors that everything is COVID, oh, you coughed. Oh my God. You couldn't have a freaking scratchy throat. You got COVID. And no. Oh wow, Lucky Star. She says you went to the doctor and they didn't check my blood pressure and I had a heart attack. Yeah, that's kind of jacked up. Greta Chow, that's a good one. Vote for Pedro. Yeah. Oh, I believe in life for Bobby. My blood pressure did not go up until freaking they started talking about that COVID crap. When are you going to get, it's going to be 23:59 and they'll still be talking COVID. Man. They need to get over themselves. Hey, Substack, good to see you. I think every freaking doctor, if they're going to post a degree up in their office to show, hey, look, I'm smart. I graduated after paying all this money. I think they need to be able to have a freaking medical doctor's card and they only get it after they pay off all their student loans. Until then, they're just a practicing doctor because they haven't paid their student loans off. So I know quite a few doctors that went defunct on their freaking student loans, but yet they've been practicing for over 20 years. Come on, IRS, do your job. Go after those fucking doctors, those quacks. They shouldn't even be practicing because they can't even pay their bills. Yep. Yep, go Cypher Farmer. Yeah, and you saw how quick when the influenza came back, they didn't want to say, ooh, Spanish flu's back, because that would have been racial. And you know what? And they're trying to say the monkeypox. Well, that originated in Africa, so let's just call it the African flu. How many people are going to be upset about that? Shouldn't be. If they're Americans, then they shouldn't be upset about it. The only people who should be upset about it are the ones in freaking Africa. Really think about it. I don't buy this shit. I know people that are black and I know people that are white. They're born in Africa. And they live here and they say, no, I'm an American. They don't want to have nothing to do with freaking being African. And then the people that are white that are born there, they get a lot of crap from some black people. Ah, you weren't born in Africa. You're white. What skin color have to do with it? You're going to tell me there's never any black person born in Germany? So no black people could ever be German? See what I'm saying? They just need to drop all this racial shit and freaking, you know. And so you need to get your eyes checked. If you can't freaking see that everything is black and white, then maybe they need to take your cataracts out, make you blind, and give those cataracts to somebody else that's going blind that needs them. You know. Yeah, I wouldn't get no chip because you know they've been saying the mark of beast is here, and they're finding ways to give it to everybody, even if you don't know it. Oh, come on, Ghost Type Farmer. We don't need race anymore to divide us. We got the Olympics. Yeah. Yeah. Read an article this morning. They're talking about the most populated country that was at the Olympics had the least amount of medals. Well, you know, I stopped rating it after a little bit because they're race baiting, but yeah, we know which country has the most freaking people. It's either China or India, and neither one had the freaking most medals. Maybe their people aren't interested in sports. Maybe their people are such a third world country that they have to worry about what they're going to eat or what they're going to drink and take care of the kids instead of, ooh, I'm going to represent my country. I don't know. You can't put that in your freaking news stories, mainstream media. Yeah, they are screwed up. Lucky Star, exactly. Yeah, we haven't had freaking Olympics. I don't know. When was it that Billie Jean King and that dude freaking did the battle of the sexes on the freaking tennis court? That was probably the last time we actually had a real good freaking Olympics. Didn't have to worry about freaking drugs being introduced and all this other crap. Yeah, well, exactly. You know, but you know, if you want to write down, each country has to have their own history. What does Africa give in the world? Let's see, AIDS, and now monkeypox. Yeah, think about it. I'm not being biased here, but somebody educate me a little bit more on Africa, because, I had to listen to all the bullshit for all these years. Oh, it was the white man that brought the slaves and treated them. And it's like, then I did my own research. They're like, no, it was their own people freaking selling them. Because they didn't like certain tribes, so they want to get rid of them. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That mosquito thing, here's the connection between Bill Gates and Africa. Why do they call it Zika virus? Yeah, think about it. When you hear the word Zika, it automatically sounds like it's from Africa. I'm sorry. To me, maybe I'm wrong. Somebody in chat correct me, but to me, that sounds, sorry, Zika doesn't sound like it's from Germany. Definitely doesn't sound Irish. Yeah, Lucky Star, we have one of those. Didn't you see all those documentaries they have on YouTube? They found a pyramid in Antarctica. So technically, since it's the bottom of the world, that pyramid is upside down. Yeah, so we already got an upside down pyramid. Hey, Hick Girl, how you doing? Good to see you. So I don't know how Sturgis is going. I forgot to completely check. Normally every year I try to give some kind of report or something happens to Sturgis that's hilarious, but I didn't do that. Maybe I'll be able to do that today for tomorrow. I don't know. Because Sturgis is the place I want to be. You won't find Camilla there. You see, they don't want her. She's just a big hog, not the kind you ride. And she'll lick all the frogs. Okay, Life of Liberty saying the Fed chief warns high rates could deal a blow to U.S. economy and jobs. It's already doing that. People can't afford stuff, And that's the problem is they live well beyond their means, expecting, no, I'll be able to make it up. I'll just do overtime. Now they can't even do overtime. Oh, some can't even get a job. The ones I feel sorry for are the ones that have always lived underneath their means and they're still struggling. But, hey, what can you do? And Reuters is reporting that Elon Musk is to interview Mr. T on X, social media network. So don't know when that's going to be, but yeah. Hopefully I'll have more information later on today or tomorrow. I've clicked on it. I'm still waiting. What day Okay, the interview is scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. Yeah. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nowadays that's what you got to do. You gotta freaking downsize. I'm sort of lucky because as long as my rent doesn't go up, I'm good where I'm at. I actually got a good sized place, really cheap before the market started going up. So as long as it stays that way, I'm good. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go get me a storage unit. Yeah. Now, when I do that, that's just gonna be another bill. So, and let's see, the big news this week was, the permafrost is melting in Alaska and they're finding things, shocking the scientists. Like, what the heck? There's grass underneath the ice. All right, this is what I've been waiting for. So I've been pointing you through all this torture until this got done. So let's do it. Let me find my shift kicker voice. While I find the little video. It's time for food. Porn. With Mike B. Dinner tonight is Domino Pizza with pepperoni, mushroom, sausage, onions, peppers, jalapenos, garlic butter, dipping sauce, and a Dr. Pepper. Yum. I love the garlic butter dipping sauce. Millie Dell Meg just had breakfast. What the heck? Oh, well, it's what, 10 o'clock there? Yeah, that's understandable. So thank you, Mike B, for that dinner report. I can't say what I'm having because I have no freaking clue. Popular Science reporting the first time in 2 billion years, 2 life forms truly merged. Well, I hate to break their PhD freaking hypothesis, but yeah. 2 life forms, really. Go check out Popular Science if you want to see what they're talking about. And I don't think they know it's been 1 billion years since the last time that happened because they weren't around 1 billion years ago. They're just guessing. And of course, Discover magazine is reporting ancient poppy seeds and willow wood offer clues to ice sheets last meltdown. Yeah. So, they're talking about all this global warming shit. And this is another reason why I don't believe any of their crap. But we do have an ice age coming. Hopefully y'all are ready for it. Because winter is coming either way. As there's an ice age with it, we won't know until it happens. But, yeah. Go look at the history, how many ice ages this world has had. Okay? And when you see the numbers, all this ice is retracted when it melts. We've had to come all the way to the middle of the freaking U.S. And then it melted and, retracted and all that, all this blah, 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 Y'all are smart enough. I don't have to freaking draw you a picture, but where'd all that water go? Why aren't the beaches where the freaking, where the cities are, they're supposedly going to melt when these icebergs freaking melt. They're going to flood. They don't know how to calculate the water, for one. They're still trying to figure out how the jet stream is slowing down to shut off. Well, I think that has to do a little bit with the polar shift too, but hey, a lot of people don't realize that shit. Yep, the long winter is coming. And when the winter comes and it's an ice age, here come the zombies. And no, I'm not talking about the, Dawn of the Dead type zombies. It's going to be all the people that didn't prepare for winter. that don't have money, can't afford heat. They're going to be attacking anybody and everybody because they're all covered up to include scars. You know, that's the good thing about winter is too, you could be packing and they don't know it until it's too late. Yeah, well, Pedro, I did several companies for delivering pizzas, and yeah, it was good money. People were freaking down to earth, and of course, you always have that one or two that wanted to be cutthroat and try to cheat everybody. They look for the big tips if they were ordered online, try to snag them. No, they got taken care of by all the delivery drivers every night. So. Now, $1 Million Mag needs to freaking be convinced to get to work. Hey, Mag, get to work. Get him up, get him up, get him up. Move it, move it, move it. Ooh, Donalatti, that sounds good. A biscuit with butter and strawberry jam and a Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Meal's not complete unless you have a Dr. Pepper. Yep, exactly. Where did all the water go? Where did it come from? Well, gee, and then we hear all these stories about all these freaking sinkholes opening up. And then they show you a picture on the inside, and it's just, like tunnels that collapsed. But they're empty. Water used to go through them. So have they figured out how many sinkholes are in the earth? Because there's a lot of freaking tunnels they're created mostly by lava first, yes. And, the lava flows moving and all that. Then they empty, then the water would flow through there. But, yeah. They have no idea how many sinkholes we have throughout this whole world. And the water's going to fill that up before it starts flooding the coastlines. And when the coastlines flood, guess what? That's because all that ground's already sinking because of all the weight from all the buildings that they kept building. Hello. Hey, Lady Bluegrass, good to see you. Yep, exactly. Ghost Type of Farmer knows there's more water underneath the crust than in the oceans. I'm surprised I haven't heard that. Oh, yeah, Niagara Falls is going to create freaking the beaches to freaking flood. You know how much water comes through down Niagara Falls every day? Yeah, think about it. It's a whole lot more than an iceberg melting. Says Mike, boneless chicken breast stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese breaded on the outside. That sounds like, what do you call that? I can't think of it. It's not chicken parmesan, it's something else, but yeah. Yeah, I did the same thing about Pedro. The only thing that sucked when you go to the little towns that are like 10 miles away because they're in the route. I'm like, really? Yeah, cordon bleu. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, Zed, thank you. Cordon bleu. It's been a long time since I had cordon bleu. Yum. The only time when I was active duty, I was actually be able to deliver. When I was active duty was when I came back from deployment. We had a pretty chill because the owner was a retired military person, and he'd always hire us cops. And he always says, "You deploy, your job's safe when you come back. Just let us know after you take your time." And then he'd set the schedule for us, which is really, really cool. So, and we banked some cash then. I mean, we were hustling all the freaking time. Not now. I mean, you get the generation out there now, and yeah, they're spending 30 minutes trying to freaking fold one of those pizza boxes. Yeah, that broccoli cheese sauce is really good. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do this because I didn't even glance to see who's going live today. So I don't know if anybody's going live at 12:30. So let me get on YouTube real quick. So I can't do any shout outs or anything on who's going on next, all that. So excuse me if somebody's going live and getting ready to see Silver Plaza's live. Got Nash Landing going live with Adam Hartman at 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern. And so far, YouTube and Africa showing me anything else. Of course, we got Tres Amigos Tuesday Gold Bounty tonight at 7:30 Central Time. Who knows? So I was trying to see Ghost Type Reformer had something here, but yeah, I don't know. So no offense if I didn't mention you, but YouTube's not showing anything, or maybe they just didn't post a stream yet for later or anything. So oh, Zed's Place posted a short buddy. He uploaded it about an hour ago, and it's called Not My Potato. So go check that out. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go visit Zed's Place. He was kind of being mean at the beginning of the stream. Mandela makes saying Cognito metal detecting is live. He's a cool dude. B Charmer's got PT this afternoon. Well, PT could stand for a lot of things, but we're going to just put it that, yeah. That's physical therapy. Because that's a pain in the ass after a while, so yeah. Oh, yeah. Like Hiccup, what if the New Madrid splits and floods? That will be a big flood. Yeah, the Mississippi will freaking be going north like it did last time on that big earthquake it had. Was back in 18 something, I think. But yeah. But the one to watch is Africa because, Africa's been splitting. If you look at the Google Maps, you can see that big old freaking scar where it's cracking its land. It's going to be two parts. It's just going to be East Africa and West Africa. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. See, I also look at fireproof rifle safes. A little pricey on some, especially if you got to ship them and they're not local. But I found a couple that you had to put together. I'm like, what the fuck? If I'm going to pay that much money, I ain't freaking putting shit together. Those days like this, Lady Bluegrass, you just want to go to one of those new housing construction sites. And when they have their model home open and nobody's in there, get your little electric drill out. Just take that medicine cap and walk out the door. And I'm just messing with you, Zed. You're picking on potato in your video. I can't wait to watch it because I think that's your cat. I can't tell. Something's on the floor. Hey, Daniel G. Bishop, good to see you. Well, I was hoping the 10 was going to be able to come, but She must have had a hard night with her mom last night, so she's sleeping. Because, yeah, she's back in Seattle. Unfortunately, I was hoping she's going to stay another week. Because, of course, she didn't go live Sunday night, I don't believe. I don't know. I passed out. I had appointments this morning, so. And, so hopefully she'll at least contact me so we can find out if she's going to do something Tuesday or not. But we'll see. I don't even know if any of the rest of the crew that's was 10s went live or not. That's how tired and wiped out I was. But yeah. So the northern and the northeast would be ready for rain, cooler temperatures, and yeah, and enjoy it. Because a cold front in August is always welcome, especially in Texas. We still got to wait another week or so before we get some like cooler temperatures. Hell, we might get down to the 90s by the weekend. Woohoo! But yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. As Shift always says, please check on your neighbors. Because one day you could be one of the neighbors that needs to be checked on. Yeah. And of course, she also says, stay stressed, not stay blessed, not stressed. Stress is overrated. There's too many people in the world already stressing. Don't be one of them. Yeah, it's supposed to go on all month, but the peak is tonight, Ghost Type Farmer. Thanks for reminding me on that. So if you can get out of the city, or if you live out in the rural area where there's not too many city lights or town lights, check out the meteor storm. Best times are 11 to 4. And yeah, make sure you drop by and see Nash Landings 2 o'clock. And I appreciate everybody being here. Remember to tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them. Everybody wave at Shift Kicker. She's probably freaking stalking without typing. And yeah, we love you, Shift. Slacker. Get back to work. You're supposed to be co-host. Stop scheduling your appointments when the freaking stream is supposed to be going on. Yeah, sorry, Mike. You're going to get some more. Probably won't be as much, but hey. Well, I appreciate y'all coming out. We will see you along the stream sometime today. But also, we will see you tomorrow morning. I will have to shut off, I think, at no later than 9:10 because I got a phone call appointment. That's the best I could do on tomorrow's appointment. And then Wednesday, I got another morning appointment, which really sucks. I got to listen to the freaking doctor say I'm a bad boy. But oh well. You know, he ain't paying me child support, so why should I listen to him? Yeah. All right. Well, I love you. Y'all have a great day. And remember, careful who you watch. If they're saying it's the end of the world, see what the Bible says. I guarantee you they're going to contradict what it says. Oh, wait. I know. Never mind. I can't do it. No, I got copyrighted the last time. I don't know why. But all right. Y'all have a blessed one. I will catch you tomorrow. I'll catch you on the streams today if I'm able to jump on any of them. Hydrate. Yeah, it's going to be 110 plus here, West Central Texas. So, yeah. Definitely check on your neighbors, check on your pets, and hopefully you've checked your fluids in your vehicle because you don't want to overheat in this heat. Yeah. See ya.